Barcelona beats Osasuna 2-0. Like, did you expect me to sit here and say otherwise? Did you genuinely expect me to sit here and say something different there? When you press on these Barcelona reviews and match reviews, right? What do you expect? Be honest with me, right? Obviously, a lot of pain and crying from my side, but be honest with me. Do you genuinely expect something different every single video? I mean, the way I express my pain probably differs every single video, but the what I say every single video is always the same. It's always the same players, it's always the same tactics, it's always the same goddamn results, ladies and gentlemen. Since that Chelsea game, 28th of November, I believe, look at the games afterwards. Look at what Hansi Flick said. He said that he will turn things around. He said that he will show a different type of Barcelona, and goddamn, that's what he has been doing ever since, man. The way their defense is right now is genuinely in another level. Barcelona used to concede the same type of goals every single game. They used to concede the goal every game, for the love of God. And now they barely concede one goal, hardly concede one goal, and they are keeping clean sheets, and their defense are looking more compact than ever. This one analysis that I genuinely liked about all of this, right? Look at this. Raphinha has been bursts of energy. Eric in the midfield. Shockingly, Gerard Martin at center back. For the love of God, he has been playing Gerard Martin at center back, and he has been cooking at center back. They said they miss Inigo Martinez, but I don't think they miss Inigo Martinez anymore. They have this brother Martin, and he pisses me off. Something about his face, I don't know if this is messed up to say, but he genuinely pisses me off and boils my blood. You know who else boils my blood, ladies and gentlemen? Raphinha Gonzalez. I don't know what his name is, but Raphinha Gonzalez, I'm going to name him. He came back to this team. The team just something different. There is something different about this Barcelona team which I cannot put my hands on. Their energy are back. They went from being lazy players to being what we see on your screens every single time, man. It's like Raphinha is the biggest example of a leader in that Barcelona team. They said, I keep repeating this every single time, I don't know why you watch these videos. They said we need a Lionel Messi type of player to lead us. We need to bring back Lionel Messi so he could lead us. I don't think you need Lionel Messi, fam. You have Raphinha. Raphinha is already him being on the pitch. Everyone around him is playing good now. Everyone around him is being energetic. For the love of God, Raphinha himself created a goal. He broke the deadlock. It was 0-0 until 70th minute, and I sat here being hopeful. I sat here printing. For the love of God, I printed Osasuna badge just so I could stick it here and go on social media and support my boys Osasuna. I can't even name a single player from Osasuna. But ladies and gentlemen, I was shameless enough. I supported them. I trusted in them. They look like a team that could fumble or tremble Barcelona. But nope, Raphinha comes here, scores a beautiful goal outside the goal, man. Outside the box, I mean. By an assist by Pedri, man. He scores a goal from so far. It was so powerful. If we test the speed range of that shot, it would break the goddamn meter, fam. The fact that he creates something out of nothing. The fact that he, just like Pedri, he is like the Pedri of the attack, man. He creates something out of nothing, man. They rely on him. This is their Mbappe, fam. The fact that he's 28 years old and he is the best player in the world, not right now obviously because he was injured for a long time, but the fact that he's one of the best players in the world at the age of 28, coming from Leeds United, is genuinely so respectable, man. They gave this brother the 5th spot in the Ballon d'Or, and that is the biggest disgrace in football, and I will say it every single time because this brother performs every single time, man. The fact that this brother who came 5th, right? I see this comparison on my screen. Raphinha is being on 6 goals this season. Vinny Jr. being on 5 goals this season, right? And Raphinha obviously has played 10 fewer games than Vinicius Jr., right? The fact that I bring up this Vinicius Jr. statistic, first of all, it's embarrassing because Vinicius Jr. probably has more dives this season than goals. Mr. 10 times harder right here. But the way I compare these two, right? Both of them, in my opinion, got robbed in the ranking of the Ballon d'Or. Dembele deserves this Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. Both of them got robbed in the Ballon d'Or. Raphinha getting a harder hit, in my opinion, than Vinicius Jr. Instead of him underperforming after him being robbed of the Ballon d'Or ranking, right? Instead of him going and crying still every single game, instead of him fighting with the manager like Vinicius does, right? He sat there, changed himself, went into the pitch hungrier than ever. He got injured on top of that as well. Imagine becoming 5th in the Ballon d'Or and getting injured, and you still come back to that pitch and still carry your team. Not just 1 goal, but 2 goals, ladies and gentlemen, in this game, man. That is something unbelievable. While Vinicius Jr., ever since he got the 2nd position in that Ballon d'Or, what happened? The season after that, he flopped hard. This season, he has been flopping and starting from the bench. For the love of God, man. Fighting with the manager as well, demanding 20 plus million for doing absolutely nothing of salary. Do you think, when I sit here and look at Raphinha, who is older than Vinicius Jr., do you think I'll be satisfied with Vinicius Jr. in my team? Absolutely not, fam. You think a Raphinha who has scored 60 goals in 2025, 48 assists, that's a total of 108 goal assist contribution in total for Barcelona, man. The fact that they have a player with this type of cycle, fam, have a good game, have a good game, have a good game, have a good game, and I'm here depressed, 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 depressed. That's my cycle on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. You want to do a Vinicius Jr. one? Cries, 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 dives, cries, scores 1 goal, dives, cries. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the story of Vinicius Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, look at these statistics, for the love of God, man. Look at these statistics. What is Hansi Flick cooking? 240 goals in 83 matches under Hansi Flick. Going back, man, going back to what Hansi Flick I have been saying. Hansi Flick went in that interview, put everything on the line, put his aura on the line, man. Putting his dignity on the line, for the love of God. He said he walked the walk and talked the talk as well. He talked the talk in the press conference saying that they will see a different Barcelona. Look at the statistics, man. He changed your life, Barcelona fans. I'm genuinely so sick of this brother, man. I've heard rumors that Xabi Alonso is going out. Speaking of Xabi Alonso, look at this, man. Is that Pedri going out? And they were chanting, Xabi stay, Xabi stay, Xabi stay. It doesn't get more embarrassing than that, fam. You had probably Hansi Flick is doing so good. Barcelona are doing so good. They had Arne Slot probably quit Liverpool, managing Liverpool, and he was in the stands, fam. He was out there probably studying Hansi Flick's tactics. That brother is doing so bad with Liverpool. He came to the stands and he's studying Hansi Flick's tactics, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe them. I genuinely cannot believe this team. I know that's not Arne Slot right there. But would I believe it? I genuinely would. The Barcelona team is genuinely a different team now. The fact that Hansi Flick, with all those injuries, just turned around Barcelona like it was nothing is just so admirable, in my opinion. It's respectable. You have to respect it as a Real Madrid fan. How can you not respect it, fam? And I want to talk about another thing. Lamine Yamal, ladies and gentlemen. No assists. No goals, ladies and gentlemen. But what the hell is this? How are you the man of the match? How is Lamine Yamal man of the match and he didn't get a goal and assist? Until I realized, I wanted to sit here and saying how rigged it is and how they favor Lamine Yamal, obviously. Until I saw this. 5 total shots. Look at how many numbers, fam. I've never seen this much numbers since algebra back in school. 50 out of 64. 78 accurate passes. 3 chances created. 0 point I don't know what, man. Fam, look at that, fam. 5 out of 10 successful dribbles. Most in the game, fam. You know how you know when players are genuinely so good? It's when they don't rely on goals or assists. You see, you compare him to Bellingham, right? If Bellingham doesn't score, that brother is useless. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm putting my own player under the bus. That brother is genuinely useless if he doesn't score. That one season he was doing really good. He was scoring. He was saving himself. He was saving him his name, in my opinion. This brother, this is what a football player should be. When you don't get a goal or an assist, but you still get a man of the match performance. Because you know that you're just so talented and you offer so much to off the ball, with the ball, and you don't need to go and score an assist to show how good you are on that pitch, man. The fact that you were so dangerous enough that you got a man of the match from doing not scoring or assisting, that is a difference maker type of player, ladies and gentlemen. Barcelona are insane, man. I'm genuinely so jealous. They're making me hate football, fam. They're making me love football, but at the same time hate it because it's a love and hate relationship, man. I'm in a toxic relationship with Barcelona. That's what it is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, they will lose eventually. They will lose. They will lose. I'm trusting the process. I'm not. Anyways, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like the video, comment, and I see every single comment. And gracias, amigos.